Uh, my project name is Mindfulness to Infinity, Space to Grow and Glow. So I'm Devi, and like I said, this project is very close, and I believe in being very optimistic because for any health, especially mental health, being optimistic is everything. And I'm very grateful. I'm so thankful for everything this world has done, and always love. So compassion is some of my core values I've done to this project. And let me so these are the contents I'm going to present today. So let me start with a basic introduction, and then I'll go to the facts and statistics of mental health, and then I'll share my project overview and the plan and few evaluation, and also some of the very motivating and inspiring leaders, and finally conclusion. So let me get into right away. Okay, so in the words of World Health Organization, so the very definition of mental health is that it's defined as the state of well-being in which every individual realizes his or her own potential and can cope with normal stresses of life, can work productively and fruitfully, is able to make contribution to her or his community. So I think that sums it all for mental health. And I'd also like to share some of the common disorders associated with mental health. So it's obviously anxiety and depression, like OCD, and mood swings and mood related disorders like bipolar, and a psychotic disorder, which is schizophrenia. And some of the very common symptoms are restlessness, feeling fatigue, and tense muscles and interrupted sleep. So, okay, I'd like to go to the facts and statistics. And yeah, so this is the pandemic, and we know that because of pandemic, the mental health has been the biggest crisis of all time. In fact, there are many reports stating that the mental health crisis is has the biggest hit after World War II. So that is how the impact is in today's day. And these are some of the statistics. This is how young people get affected because of mental illness. And here is another one, like how adults are being affected by this um, anxiety, depression, and all this illness. And I also like to say that not just the typical mental illness, also people who face fear, and it can be a general fear or anxiety. Because of this pandemic, it has been even more aggregated. So that is how important it is in today's life that we really take care of our mental health. So let me move on to the next slide. So here is my overview of the project. So my mission is to provide a very holistic approach, like physical, mental, and spirituality to human well-being. And my vision is to connect with people, with caregiving experts in a global platform. And my aim is to be committed to help people to bring out their inner strength and conquer the world. I really love this because I totally believe that we all have it within us, and our inner strength, our inner support can always help us. And my objective is to be in collaboration with social media platforms and websites to provide healthcare facilities. So let me move on to my project plan. Okay, so for my project plan, I have a different parts to my project. So firstly, when I go to the resources, I just want to bring a basic awareness of what mental illness is. And for that, I would really suggest some of the trainings and short courses, and even health evaluation, and articles and blogs which can really educate people's mind about what mental illness really is, and the kind of impact it has in our daily lives. And with the help of technology, I'm so happy that right now with this Zoom, I am able to connect with like millions of people right now, right? So there is the power of this platform. So I would really like to leverage on technology. So it's going to be an app, an application, and a website, and a social media, influence using social media. So that is my idea. And I'd also like to collaborate, because not just this idea being collaborated with other, other platforms helps people more. So my intention is to help more. So being compassionate. So I'd like to collaborate with mental health associations, and host virtual events or offline events, and awareness programs for young youth, like schools and colleges. So this has been in my mind. So yeah, this is with my a broad spectrum of my project plan. And moving on to the evaluation. So I've evaluated this project using the SCOT analysis, which is the strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. So the strength is obviously it's global, so it is very much reachable, and does have a support system. And I really believe that for any mental illness, support is the number one thing which we all require. So so that is the biggest strength, I think. And the weaknesses is funding, because funding and resource limitations, that can be I consider that as weakness, because this is just a start. So it has a long way to go. And the opportunities to share their stories, share their thoughts, and being in connection in this global platform. And threats can be yeah, when we talk about online, the cyber the cyber security, the privacy, having a safe space for us. And negative outlook can be spam, or all the cyber security things can be a threat. And come to my goals. So I've listed few goals for me, so that I could um, track myself on where I am really. And I would really want to um, bring this to a bigger way. So my goals are to create a website and a social media platform to connect people and seek support. And also like have free access to all the resources, the webinars and the short courses, so that you could share awareness to people, and really educate people on mental illness. And also to collaborate with research scientists, because I felt that since I was also part of a research group. And I had that exposure to be part of that group, and being in genetics research actually. So that research actually helps us to understand the latest, the advancements, and even biotechnology have come forward, and has designed drugs, has designed medication for mental illness. So I think that's really a powerful a hope for us. So moving on to some of very special inspiring leaders who really inspired me to think and work on mental illness is Nick Vujicic. I couldn't I couldn't so this person is very very motivational. I read his book, Life Without Limits. And it's completely inspiring. So he says, when you feel like giving up your dream, force yourself to work another day, another week, a year. You'll be amazed what happens when you don't give up. That's so powerful, and it resonates with me a lot. And Brené Brown, I mean, she is the vulnerability researcher, and I've been listening to her podcast, Unlocking Me, and it's really inspiring. It's amazing. And she says, I now see how owning our story and loving ourselves through the process is the bravest thing that we will ever do. So that's totally inspiring to me, and they really motivate me to go forward and uh, achieve my goals. So I would like to end with this quote, and this is from J.K. Rowling, and she says, "Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if one only remembers to turn on the light." And that is amazing. That is really amazing. And we are the switch. So thank you everyone. Thank you for this opportunity. Back to me.